Clock at 6. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his third assist on the night. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Mr. Moves. Milwaukee with the rebound. Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
Outside Mayo. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Moves. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Mr. Moves got 18 points in the game.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And Marshall kicks to Knight. He dishes it to Parker. There's the feed to Sanders. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Mr. Moves. Again, Chicago.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Knight kicks to Parker. Back to Knight. The dish to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Knight. Pass to Parker. Noah with the block. Here's Mr. Moves. 20 points for him. Butler on the wing. Outside Mayo. Pass to Mr. Moves. Butler on the wing. A 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball on the open floor.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Here's Sanders. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Mayo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Mr. Moves passes to Butler, and the shot is good.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Milwaukee in the lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was over the plan with his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Knight. And the close range attempt, no good for Mr. Moves. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls. 5th best, the Bucks.
They've been faster setting up their offense lately, and it seems like the teams they've been playing have been rushing a little to keep up with the pace. They've been able to hold their opponent's scoring down quite a bit.
Here's Mr. Moves. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Here's Mr. Moves. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mr. Moves got 24. Milwaukee leading by 4. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Here's Biyombo. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
Kicks it to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the wing right side. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 26 points for Mr. Moves. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's the 3. The rebound by Gibson. Bulls trail by 4. The pass to Mr. Moves. Outside Rose. Pass to Mr. Moves. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Passes it to McKnight. Here's Henson. Picked off in midair. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Chicago trailing here. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mr. Moves. And it's Aguilar at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
There's the pick. Marshall dishes to Henson. 5 on the clock. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 4. Here's Mr. Moves. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Mr. Moves got 29 in the game.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
Oh, man, guys, it's unbelievable to see him pull up from so deep.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, on trip to the line to shoot 2.
So far in the game for Marshall, 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better. Boy, it seems like
Nice shooting.
kind of a day.
Both teams will make substitutes.
Let's go. You're up. My time.
Bucks trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Knight on the wing. Defended by Gasol. It's hauled in by Noah.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Mr. Moves checked in for the Bulls. Kendall Marshall's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Mr. Moves. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Mr. Moves got 31 points.
Yeah, what a hustle play right there, fellas. The energy, the passion. Love the way he plays.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Marshall. Here's Sanders. Some solid defense from Gasol.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Sanders with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Marshall's running. And it's Parker in the corner. Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 11 points here for Kendall Marshall. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The 9-foot shot, and it's Chicago scoring again.
What a great possession, guys. Got a really good look there.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Buried from 15 feet out.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Sanders with the double team.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Here's Knight, and Gasol sends it back. Here's Mr. Moves. Got that one up quick. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, guys, we're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
And Marshall kicks to Sanders. Stolen by Noah. Here's Mr. Moves. 1:37 left in the fourth. Sanders with the double team. A wide open look for Gasol, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. And Marshall kicks to Parker. And here is Marshall. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Mayo, the pass to Gasol. And the Bulls with another miss.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Doesn't get the finger roll.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Mr. Moves. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Mr. Moves got 38 points.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and sending this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
For 3, Marshall. Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Mr. Moves. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Mr. Moves got 40 points.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Knight for 3. And good on the basket. Book it. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mr. Moves. Mayo, the pass to Mr. Moves. From downtown, offline. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, first off, congratulations on this win, pal, and tell us how you feel about the team's progress so far this year.
Well, we've done a lot better. We've done a lot better recently, and we want to continue. We don't want to get complacent. I think we still got ways to go and things to improve. But we're definitely doing a lot better than we were.
Always good to see signs of progress, pal. Thank you for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.